This seems dumb, but you will stop scrolling tomorrow. There's a free app that literally makes it hard to use social media. Even YouTuber Ali Abdaal uses it.
This free app saves me around 21 hours every month.
I will show you why the app is way better than detoxing and what you should do to really stop scrolling forever. And in the end, I will show you another app that helped me with using Instagram only 8 minutes a day. You already know that scrolling is addictive. Let's look at why. The two main reasons are that scrolling is super easy to do and at the same time is extremely satisfying. You just open Instagram, start swiping, and immediately see content that you can watch for hours. And since we naturally do things that are easy and satisfying, we keep scrolling. So to stop scrolling, you need to make it uneasy or unsatisfying. Obviously, you can't make scrolling unsatisfying, but you can make it hard to do. And making it hard to do will make you stop scrolling immediately. This is because when you're bored, you subconsciously open social media. You don't even have to choose to do it at the moment, but since scrolling is so rewarding, you do it automatically. This app I'm gonna talk about is called OneSec, and it makes opening social media harder. Every time you try to open social media, it pops up with a screen. Then you have to wait until you can choose to open social media or not. This is great because it gives you time to calm down and think about your choice, so you don't end up automatically opening social media and wasting time on it. Your brain then realizes that it's a lot harder to open social media, so it won't gravitate towards it as much, and it will stop seeing social media as an easy way to get quick satisfaction. Of course, even with all this, you could still open Instagram and scroll, but OneSec has another feature that prevents you from mindlessly scrolling. After a set time of using a social media app, the same screen will pop up again, so it will make it impossible to get drowned in scrolling for 2 hours. Instead, it will give you space to breathe and make another conscious choice. With all this, you can stop scrolling literally tomorrow. Take my story for example. Before I was using OneSec, I used to open Instagram 74 times a week, and now I open it only 33 times a week. This main feature alone is great, but it can get even better. First important setting is to set how long you have to wait to open the social media app. If you spend a lot of time scrolling, you can set it to 10 or even 20 seconds for example. Just test what time works for you the best. Then you can customize the text on the screen that pops up. If you have a specific goal, you can type something like "remember your goal" so you stay motivated. There are also some more detailed settings like statistics on the pop-up screen, but those aren't necessary. So far, I was talking about free features, but OneSec also has a pro version that adds a couple things. Unfortunately, in the free version, you can only add one app that you'll have to wait to open, though in the pro version, you can have as many as you want. But what really surprised me about the pro version was the price. Solo plan for a month cost only $3. I think that is really worth it for an app that can have this much impact. In the pro version, you can also choose what will pop up after you open your social media app. There's a screen that tells you to rotate your phone 3 times, or a screen with a dot you have to follow. There's also a completely black screen, and a screen that acts as a mirror because it shows your front camera. Then you can have notifications after a certain time of using an app. For example, after a minute, you'll get a notification to remind you of your intention. OneSec also has a Chrome extension, so if you struggle with scrolling on your computer, you can have the same features in your browser. While all of these features are really important, it's not all. First, you need to be actively wanting to stop scrolling and reduce your screen time. The average person in the USA spends 7 hours a day on their phone. This adds up to 106 days a year. So if you want a fulfilling life, you need to be aware how much time you spend on your phone. Now, when you know you want to stop scrolling and how to do it, you need to figure out what to do instead. I recommend creating a note and listing everything you can replace scrolling with, so you can look at it at any time. My tips are reading newsletters, a self-improvement book, doing a hobby, spending time with family and friends, going for a walk, and cooking something. I also recommend removing the social media app from the home screen, and also setting a time limit for the app. Let me talk about Beeper now. It's a completely free app that got me to a point where now I spend only 8 minutes a day on Instagram. When I was using only OneSec, I had a big problem because I still had to open Instagram because of the messages. This was annoying since I had to wait every time. But then I started using Beeper, which took all of my chats from Instagram. With this, I only use Instagram for entertainment and Beeper for messages. Watch this video to find out the best editing app for creating YouTube videos, and good luck with reducing your screen time.